What's going on, guys, and welcome to the Grand Variety channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing a live reaction and review of Baccano Episode 1. So I heard some pretty good things about this anime, so I decided to give it a shot. I'm going to be watching this in the dubbed version. If you would like for me to switch this into the subbed version, then I will. But I heard from the forums that basically the dubbed version is probably the best for this anime. But anyways, let's get into it, and let's see what this anime is all about. Looking for a book. It's a little girl. She's studying for a test. She got that big test tomorrow.
Carol.
Hello, sir.
Have some grace about yourself.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I got carried away.
What are you doing up there anyway?
Well, honestly, sir, I was thinking about this story.
Story?
Well, I just can't
You turn up this volume just a little bit.
Of strange events that began back in November of 1930, sir.
There was a time not too long ago when you and I traveled together on a train. Do you recall this? I said something to you on that journey. I wonder if you can remember what that was.
Let's see. Wow! A rainbow!
Carol. From the time we are but children, we see rainbows as beautiful things. Without a
This
doubt
guy has the
our
voice
heads,
from one of the
upon
characters
sight,
in
they
Full
are
Metal
harmonious
Alchemist.
to our spirit. I've always wondered why that was.
Try and remember,
Of
was it
course,
father?
people
I don't
who
know.
do not understand
Try and
science
remember.
or the refraction of light might see this anomaly in the sky as a harbinger of a natural disaster, thinking that something unwelcome might be coming down from that rainbow. Perhaps vegetation might be ablaze at the foot of the rainbow, bringing destruction. At any rate, we still see these 7 colored pieces of information with a sense of fairy tale magic to them. Haven't you ever thought about that, Carol?
Well, no. And even if I did think about it, I couldn't tell. And besides, it's not even part of our job to think about things. We report to others the outcome of things that happen.
Haha.
319 points.
Out of how many?
It's true that our job is to convey truth to others, but we can never stop thinking. Especially not in those moments when we are obtaining information. Thinking clearly is paramount at those times. In fact, Carol, to stop at simply determining whether information is true or false is reckless and abdicates the responsibility of those who deliver information to others.
Okay, but what is there to think about? You can think about something all day, but it doesn't change whether it's true or not.
No, it does change.
Damn! She's... Oh, alright. Oh, yo, a popper! I did those in school!
Yes, Mr. Vice President.
What we report is neither
Thought he just
unaffected
smacked.
information nor perceived information.
Okay.
It's the precursor to a conclusion. Tell me, you could have chosen any date on the timeline, but you selected 1930 as the point these stories began. Why? How can one not have the answers to these questions and call themselves the assistant to Gustave Saint-Germain, the vice president of the Daily Days? Perhaps you'd like some help.
Yo, shit be getting dark really quick.
The year is 1711. Perhaps it's best to start this tale inside the Advena Avis as it crosses a particularly desolate stretch of the Atlantic. Of course, the best opening might be the nasty business that happened aboard the Transcontinental, Flying Pussyfoot. An
Flying
account that
Pussyfoot.
concluded so atrociously,
Flying
the
Pussyfoot.
happening was swiftly covered up.
Nice name.
Now, Carol, with the knowledge of those stories as well as the dozens you must have absorbed from all these books strewn about, you have chosen November of 1930 as the beginning. Why is that?
Well, Mr. Vice President, I was thinking about how to make the story easy to understand, and I thought, well, the easiest way to see this is through our eyes, so I picked the time when the whole mess was first brought to our attention. Smart, huh?
156 points.
Out of how many?
While that's the easiest way to see this mosaic, you should think about more than time. The characters are crucial elements as well. Do not neglect to consider them. Let's say...
Ooh.
Isaac!
What if we were to look at the eccentric pair of robbers and see the two of them as our central players?
They're
Or
robbers?
perhaps the young man who suffers with a cursed destiny.
Damn, you shot a kid! Damn! Holy shit!
The Gandor family's brilliant young capo. Or perhaps...
What about this guy?
Sir, do you have any
What?
charity to offer?
The head
Lord
just-
is watching your actions. The Lord will judge your actions.
You shot a kid's head off.
Hey, old timer.
He's main character-ish.
Ish.
Yeah, ish.
You're in luck. I'm feeling generous today. Here you go.
Oh, thank you very much, sir. The Lord is sure to bless your actions. No doubt you will be very blessed,
Yeah, that old
sir.
pious when it suits you bit. You should kick that to the curb, old timer.
Hold on a minute. I got something for you. Some flowers I picked to say thanks.
They're probably dead anyway.
You're closer to the mark than you think.
He's a good candidate, right?
Just grab the blade with your hand. What the? Damn, his fingers came off. What?
All right, tell me something.
Stay back. Get away, you monster.
Old timer,
He just
did you know
regenerated.
Firo Prochanezo of the well-respected Martillo family?
Very good, Carol. I see what you mean by main character-ish. Yes, you may indeed be right about that one.
I thought so.
I'm digging this so far. Digging
Depending
this so
upon
far. This
which
is
of
pretty.
these interesting characters you focus,
I like
the
it.
same incident will
I
behave
like it.
like the surface of the ocean. Changeless yet ever-changing. In other words, there may be but one event, but as many stories as there are people to tell them.
Mafia. What are they doing? Dang. Unemployed. We'll take any job. Put people out of business?
Listen up, men. You go in there and destroy everything. We're past the point for warnings or negotiations. Now it's our time. Nobody else exists in our world. It doesn't matter who you are. Candles, Martillos. I don't care. You burn powder till everyone's on the ground. When you're done, I want every trace of their existence wiped off the face of the earth.
I feel like I know that voice actor for some odd reason. I don't know why.
So, Luck, that gink you picked up earlier, dead yet?
Chick's taking care of him. Seeing if he's sensitive enough to feel more pain.
Boss, we just got hit again.
What's the damage?
A gambling parlor and a Speako downtown. Oh, and a ticket window, too. Lucky nobody got dead.
Damn Bularadas! I'm gonna blast them all to hell! And dead! Every last one of them!
We got one of the guns who knocked over the ticket window and dragged him back here to see what he knows.
Let's see him. You bastards think you can come after our turf? And
Dang.
we're a blind eye? Huh?
Alright.
You've got quite a fire lit in you.
Wait, so you're saying the whole thing starts when the Mafia and the Kimura go after each other?
Consider this.
Look, Endor is now pushing daisies. We heard he could hold his own, but he certainly showed us otherwise. The Gandors are just small time, boss. It won't take much trouble to wipe them out. We made arrangements to purchase a new kind of bomb from a very exclusive source. And after that, we could take on the Martillos.
Never mind that
No.
now. There's another task that needs your attention.
Yeah?
Photographs.
Dallas, where are you?
Or perhaps, Carol, it wouldn't be too surprising for you and I to be the people, or the characters who begin this tale.
Aha! The Vice President doesn't say anything about the possibility of him being a main character. Okay, 1931.
Dallas Genoward. You know him, right?
Yeah. Second son of the Genoward family.
He is the son of Raymond Genoward, a man you took upon yourself to kill without any instructions from me. He also just happens to be the younger brother of another man you killed on your own named Jeffrey Genoward. You follow?
Right. But what about Dallas?
Dallas contacted the office, said that you were the one who killed his father and brother. Also said he had proof, Gustavo.
No, that ain't right. I even paid off the guys at the court. There's no proof nowhere.
Then how is it you suppose...
I know it now! That guy's the voice actor of Hercule in Dragon Ball. I figured it out.
Find Genoward and bring him here to me.
Sir.
That's so
what do you
funny.
want me to do about the
Oh,
game?
man.
Dallas has first priority. Find him as soon as possible.
Yes, sir. Can I make the call on whether he comes in dead or alive?
Dead or alive. Knock yourself out.
Listen up, men! We got a target! Dallas Genoward! I want that no-good second son of the Genowards brought here dead or alive! That spoiled son of a bitch is gonna pay for making a fool of me!
What a wretched bastard.
Damn!
Say something, will ya?
Oof.
Open that ugly mug of yours! Where's the pair of balls
This guy
you
getting
attacked us?
beat up. Ooh.
Don't hug me, Bruno!
Dang.
Talking about if I gotta kick it out of your ass!
Ah.
You have the look of a man who's seen a ghost.
You should be dead.
Mr. Chick, come here, please.
Yeah? What is it, Mr. Luck? You got something for me?
Think you can fit one more into your busy schedule?
Whatever you need, pal. But I haven't washed the blood and grease and piss from my tools yet. So
Oh,
I get the
all
feeling
right.
it's gonna hurt a lot. I'm sorry about that.
Oh,
Please, no
bro.
more. I'll tell you anything you want to hear. Just don't let that freak get his hands on me.
Who was it? Who thought that they could ventilate me?
Edgar Allan Poe. Yo, good poetry writer right there. Good novelist in general.
Look,
Firo.
you know, you look kind of creepy when you make that face. What are you reading there, pal?
Thy soul shall find itself alone, mid dark thoughts of the great tombstone. Not one of all the crowd to pry into thine hour of secrecy. Be silent in thy solitude, which is not loneliness, for then the spirits of the dead who stood in life before thee are again.
Nope, don't think I recognize that.
I used to be so scared of this poem I couldn't stand it. But now, it doesn't seem to bother me. Not since what happened a year ago.
Why is that?
Maybe since I lost any need to be afraid, I also lost any feelings of anxiety. Towards death, I mean. Come on, Firo, don't you ever think about it?
No.
No.
Forget I said anything.
And done. Word out there's that a strange bunch have been hanging around our turf lately.
My money says whoever it is, they got the runner-outers backing them.
I'll be there to help you when the shit hits the fan.
Firo, please pretend you don't know. You realize that's our biggest problem.
That's a standoffish thing to ask.
We just need to leave the Martillos out of this one. And don't worry about it. I called in Vino.
Vino? Claire's coming in?
He's gonna be on board the Flying Pussyfoot, which will arrive tomorrow.
I
The
think
Flying
Isaac and
Pussyfoot.
Miri are riding on the same train.
What makes you come up with a name like
friend
that?
of Miza's being on board.
Then why don't we pick him up together?
Oh man, Mafia. Oh, 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 yes, damn. That wasn't the guy that can regenerate, right? Because he can probably just, you know, absorb all that in and regenerate.
Certain about that?
So, I mean,
Yes. The damage they took was severe, but there's no mistaking that these were once passengers aboard the Flying Pussyfoot. How many bodies so far? It's rough, but what we come up with is in the teens. Their bodies have been left along the tracks here and there over 20-some-odd miles. Please, inspectors, what on earth has happened out here?
It's classified.
You're better off not knowing. They were definitely on board.
Immortals?
Yeah. Their names were on the passenger list at the station in Chicago.
What about the lady's safety?
Our orders are to investigate that next. You think we can do it? Keep something like this covered up?
Inspector Sullivan?
What is it?
It appears there's a survivor who's been found among the bodies.
There's what?
oh man. The shopkeeper. Right? The guy who can regenerate?
Yeah,
Nope.
I'm fine. They hit you?
But they got you!
It's the other guy.
I saw them cut you to shreds with my own 2 eyes!
There's no problem. Or at least there shouldn't be, right?
It doesn't hurt.
Isaac, your wounds disappeared. It's like it never happened.
What an
What?
amazing trick.
What's next? Doves?
Whoa.
What a useless thug.
What? See, the guy that will regenerate. Well, actually, now there's more characters that can regenerate. That interesting, huh?
You should be dead after that.
Hey, Firo. Where'd you run off to?
Right behind you.
Go.
At least let me do this much for you.
We'll cover all of the damages. And about what you saw here today.
I didn't see anything. As far as I'm concerned, this happened while I was out. Besides, if I ever told anyone what happened here, they'd lock me away in some loony bin.
And you. I don't think we can ignore what you boys have done. I'll find you.
Try to find
Promise.
I'm probably gonna go back and see what that message actually says. It's
From
like
what I
try to
hear, the
find
Flying
you
Pussyfoot is
something.
unusual. A real one of a kind.
Those are both kinder terms than I'd use to describe it. Everybody that I've talked to just calls it gaudy. Personally, I'd call it ostentatious.
I want to see it more now.
Don't get your hopes up. They made an announcement a moment ago that the Flying Pussyfoot had a breakdown and all the passenger cars have switched to another train.
What? Are you kidding me?
Afraid so. They're gonna trade out the lead car with a smokeless electric engine before it even enters Manhattan. So yeah, it stinks for you. You'll miss seeing all its glory, if you call it that.
Oh, well. So, about this old friend of yours, Miza. What kind of a person is he? I need to worry?
Not at all. He's introverted, but he carries the weight of the world on his shoulders. So, some folks might see him as fragile.
The type who wouldn't last long if he was a normal person.
Claire's the same way, but for the completely opposite reason. I mean, he's cheerful, yeah, but too damn stubborn.
That's the truth.
Hey! You bulls gonna
It's
stare at me all day
foul.
while I bleed out? Or you gonna take me in? You
Dang.
might not tell by looking at me, but I'm in a pretty foul mood today. If I'd have known this is what would happen, I would have made absolutely sure to kill you sooner.
Damn.
If you like, I could kill you right here.
Ned, you don't...
What's the matter, sweetheart? You saying you don't want to be killed by me?
Was that his bone? Was that his bones? Oh, and what? Those were the two that were at that shop earlier, weren't they? What is going on?
Ow, it hurts. It hurts. Just give me a minute. Sorry, niece, but can we please just go a little slower? This is killing me.
Is that a person?
Hey there! Are you all right?
And his
Yeah,
fellow and mine.
these two.
Long time no see, my fine fellow.
Maybe they're different. Yeah, maybe they.
It's really
Yeah, I guess
good
they're
to see the
different.
two of you
Different people.
again.
What happened? You look like hell ran you over. Easy.
You live long enough? And someday I'll
No,
tell
they,
you the
no, they. What the?
Good to see you, kid.
You look evil. Wait, that's the kid that they shot. Oh, wait, okay. I know what's going on now. Alright, so that about does that. Okay, there's nothing at the end, right? Right? Nothing at the end? Alright, cool. Alright, so that about does it for this episode of Baccano. So, I'm very interested, actually, in this anime where it's going to lead up to. This has a pretty interesting story. I mean, people are regenerating their bodies and whatnot from wounds. I mean, you had the Mafia in here shooting up a whole inn or a shop or whatnot. And these two guys just regenerate their bodies. Especially that was the same dude that one of them grabbed a blade from a homeless person, you know? And he regenerated his fingers back. Like, what the heck? So, I mean, alright, so these two characters in the beginning of the series, they're obviously telling the events that happened beforehand. So I guess that's what's going on right now. And then it's gonna, because I guess this is supposed to take place in 1931. So that's kind of interesting in the whole London era or whatnot. I like the animation. The animation is really good, and the dub for this is actually really good too. Again, if you want me to switch to the sub, I'll probably give it a try. But so far, I'm really enjoying this. I don't really have any predictions that I want to give. I mean, it's an anime that I can actually react to, so that's pretty cool. I'm just really curious, like, how these people got the regenerated powers and whatnot. Like, okay, my theory right now for this is that whatever this flying pussyfoot is, this train, maybe from being on the train earlier, caused a curse, alright? And that made people start having these weird powers and whatnot. You know, they're basically cursed with this power, so they can never die. I think I read too much Agatha Christie. Anyways, guys, that about does it for my review of Baccano Episode 1. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please leave in the comments down below on what anime you think you would like for me to react to next, and just your overall thoughts. Anyways, guys, I'll catch you next time. Hey, before you leave, don't forget to check out some of my other videos. I'm sure either one of them you'll find to your liking. I hope you enjoy.